Good morning. I'd like to thank the organizers of this 8th International gvSIG conference for having me. Let us begin with the next session. Our first speaker is Carlos López Quintanilla, who will be addressing the implementation of gvSIG at the Sant Sadurní City Hall. He is a PhD at the Physics University of Barcelona. He has conducted over 100 gvSIG projects. You have the floor. Thank you for your kind introduction. I am a consultant. I have over 12 years of experience. I've been working in numerous town halls, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about my experience at Sant Sadurní Town Hall. I'm going to dash through my presentation so you have time for questions. This is the outline of my presentation: Sant Sadurní, location, background, gvSIG migration, including the characteristics that the previous softwares. And finally, I'd like to share with you some problems we had and the solutions we reached. Sant Sadurní d'Anoia is a municipality in the Alt Penedès county. Sant Sadurní d'Anoia is surrounded by vineyards. It's the capital city of cava, i.e. Spanish champagne. So people drink cava for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they have an official denomination of origin. I have some screenshots by OpenStreetMaps. This is Europe. This is Catalonia, Spain. We are zooming in. We're somewhere between Tarragona and Barcelona. This is along the main motorway connecting the southern Mediterranean coast with the north of France. The surface area is quite small, 18.9 square kilometers. The urban area is 3.6 square kilometers, 12,300 inhabitants. In 2004, Mr. Xavier Soler, the official town hall architect, decided to use GIS, a desktop GIS for technical services, and used a software called GeoVisor, developed by Geodata, characterized by being user-friendly, powerful, and it used map objects, an OCX component. It's a black box, which enables for a number of functionalities. There was no access to the code. We decided to use it because it was really cheap, and the idea was for all the civil servants in the town hall to use the it was a 6 mega software. It was easy to run. Map object is a package or component developed by ESRI, and when ESRI developed ArcGIS, said package, a component, became obsolete and was no longer updated. In 2008, we realized that map object would die sooner or later. There were some developments that had not been completed with the GeoVisor. We had to see whether we could be allocated funds or where we could get the money from. And we wanted to personalize the maps for printing purposes, and we didn't have addition tools. This could be solved using gvSIG, so that's the reason why we migrated to gvSIG. So this allowed us to have everything that we didn't have and that we needed. And gvSIG did not allow for did not allow to have the latest vision of Mr. SID, which was a software produced by the regional government of Catalonia. And gvSIG was compatible with different formats we needed and with all the available layers. And we wanted a software that was easy to use, easy to run, and it was ideal because gvSIG was open source, so free of charge. Let me briefly tell you how we use gvSIG in this town hall. We've been working in this town hall for 8 years. We have a tailor-made application to access all the information because we have almost 200 gvSIG projects with numerous thematic data, and since we update this yearly, we produced a tree-like network for maps to be accessed easily. And most of these files are gvSIG, and we had PDFs, some original AutoCAD files. We had reached agreements with the service provider companies, which was quite nice because we have been able to take advantage of the maps provided by utilities companies. We've also reached an agreement with the cadastre office. Each year they submit the cartography, and we in turn gave them solutions to their bugs and errors. We reach agreements on a yearly basis with many agencies and companies. So corporations use a topographic foundation which we provide, and we get quite nice infrastructure to be integrated in SIG. We need CADs to be geo-referenced without splanes. We have some basic requirements to receive the information and easily copy-paste or convert. So after 8 years, and thanks to these agreements, we have some 1,000 SHP layers and 250 rasters. We recovered ortho photographs, and we've been able to compare to check the different images and see if there are new works, if anything is new. Also identify possible illegal works and construction. So problems and solutions. We had a performance problem. We had 6 mega software that would be run in 5 seconds. We moved from this to a Java-based software, and this requires 300 megabytes, and this is more demanding for our computers. We had a problem with hyperlinks because this town hall uses GIS to hyperlink all files associated with the different services. So everything, the sewage system, the lighting system, everything has a hyperlink, and these often involve numerous layers. So those in charge of urban planning, they will go to this software and check out the map and study the rules and regulations on town planning. Then we have a slight problem with one-end cardinality, because we're talking about, say, non-professional users. We wanted everything to be very user-friendly. And one-end cardinality had to be provided in an easier way. Solutions. As regards performance, we used the portable version, for one, because it's stabler. Having a personalized, perfect machine is more stable, and it allows for a good maintenance of gvSIG and not having many versions, and it would hence be easy to update it. There's an executable in the network online, and we have realized that there are 2 or 3 slow computers and that they are having trouble. So we've gone local with those computers, those 2 or 3 computers. We've decreased the minimum extension because loading extension takes time. So we've installed as few extensions as possible. And since we are talking about non-IT professionals, we've tried to make things as simple as possible. Then there were old computers, obsolete. We've had to change some graphic cards and some computers. We've had to do away with and purchase new ones. So we've realized that the slowest working computers were those of the people who used computers more. So we've really worked around this problem. I hope this will be solved in brief, because there'll be new computers in the house. So we wanted to have as few extensions as possible. So we started by removing all the extensions. And then we started adding. We said, okay, let's have we started to add the ones you have on the screen, that for annotation, one for CAD. To export tables, we needed table export, import, and summarize. And quick info, quick print was very useful, and also hyperlink was necessary too. So we decided to go for these extensions. We calculated the time to boot gvSIG, and the ones started online. It took 20 seconds, in local 7 seconds, and now we're having some problems. with the internet, and it now takes 60 seconds. I really don't know why. So we haven't solved this problem completely, but we're talking about acceptable times. As for hyperlinks, we've realized that many layers have multiple hyperlinks. Sometimes you click on a polygon and 6 PDF files open up. So with the previous software, everything was easier because it was easier to work around with. You just clicked once and you saw the attributes. This is gvSIG. You see the 2, 3 values or attributes of this plot. It gives you a description, the key code, in this case 9A, and it's interesting to know what every key means. Use description, and we want everything to be more user friendly. This is what we had before. So we've lost user friendliness. So we want to do this or something even better. So in short, we will reach an agreement with local officials and civil servants to launch an maybe info wizard or what have you, that does not require activating a layer. So you could click on an area and have a list of everything in there. And we would like hyperlink to be in the same result window so that you can see the attributes, alias, and to be able to hyperlink whatever you want to hyperlink. It can be maybe in a different color, so you know there's a hyperlink there. So this is what we're thinking about. If somebody has done this already, we would greatly appreciate your help, so as to avoid doing work twice. So this problem I mentioned, having to do with cardinality 1n, this is something most of the guys there use because it allows them to learn the owners of each plot. Often plots have n owners, so we have developed an extension. It didn't take long to develop this using nav table form. This extension, we used 4 lines and have added 1 extra one, and have this little icon called phylloxera. It's really famous in Sant Sadurní de Noia. It's actually a bug that destroyed the vineyard, so everybody knows this pest, and they use this name, and actually made a drawing representing this this pest. So we thought it would be neat to use this smiley face that evokes that pest. We have 2 tables, as you can see on the screen. When you click on the icon of the phylloxera bug, you see in red, plot data in red, and owner data in blue. Sometimes you don't have all the names or the full details because of the Act on Data and Information Protection. And you have information on the cadastre, and this button here allows you to filter owners by name, by address, and so on. So this is quite useful or so they say. This is something that the customer service department uses quite often, so they can access all the information very quickly. There's a map. So this is a link to the extension. We've used Google Code, and we've launched version 1.12. It's easy, but solves that user friendliness problem that was that was lacking before. This we've used for plots, but this can be used for any layer that has a one-end cardinality. This could be used for numerous purposes, like for irrigation connectors, so that you can rapidly see which trees require watering, and this way you can activate this or that irrigation connection. I'd like to thank the Town Hall of Sant Sadurní de Noia. I'd like to thank David Edil, who's one of the developers, and also an association that is very dear to me because they've taught me the values of open source software. Thank you.